Hey everyone, Matt here with Modern Fuel. I'm going to take a minute to show you how our fountain pen works. So I've got all four of our pre-production prototypes here. I've got stainless, I've got bronze, copper, and then titanium. We think we've got everything dialed in on these. You know, our prototypes look really good, and you'll see here how they work. For those of you who are new to fountain pens, this will actually give you a quick demo on what to expect when you first get it. So this is what your fountain pen will show up like. It's got a clip installed, stainless steel clip. This one is the rest of this is titanium, but it'll have a cap plug, we're calling it, or the finial area. It'll have a cap, the grip section, which I'm holding on to, and then the body. Now we do have a body cap, which you may have seen already in the video. This can go onto the end. This is an extra or an add-on. We've got a smooth grip. If you don't like that grooved grip, you can get a smooth grip. That's part of the extras kit. And then also this loop end, we're calling it. This takes the place of the cap plug right here on the end. If you want to use a lanyard, you know, take it with you that way, that's an option. So these three items constitute the extras kit, and then the fountain pen itself will come just as you see here. So the first thing I'll show you is you can actually adjust the clip on our fountain pen. So the very end of it has a little hex drive. See if I can get the camera to focus. And we made this super cool custom knurled hex driver tool. A regular Allen wrench will also work if you lose the tool, but it just simply goes into the top, you loosen it up, and then once it's loose, you can actually take that clip and rotate it anywhere you want. So I'm not spinning the cap right now, I'm just rotating the clip around. That way, when you go to post the cap, if you don't like where the clip is sitting, maybe it's sitting on the back of your hand, you can adjust that. Okay, let's get started. Or you can actually remove the clip altogether if you don't want the clip on there. So you can just unscrew that cap plug or the finial, take the cap or take the clip off, and then screw that cap plug back in. You can go finger tight if you want, or if you want it a little bit snugger, you can use that, more snug, you can use that tool to do that. Now, when I remove the cap, you can see, you know, it's about 7/8 of a turn, and we tried to get that down as close as we could to less than a turn, and we did, we were successful. So 7/8 of a turn, pops that off, and you can see the nib. So there's the fountain pen nib. And I'm gonna leave the cap off for this section, or for this part, where I'm gonna fill it. You can actually write with it just like this. Right now, because I have to keep this in one continuous shot, I've got this sweet clipboard. So I'm just gonna show you, you know, it doesn't write right now. I've got no ink in there right now. What I'll do, if I wanna load, if I wanna fill it, I will unscrew what we're calling the body. So I'll unscrew that from the grip section. And then what I have is I've got my nib, which is attached to the grip, and really that's it. So the body I'm just gonna set to the side for now. And then we've got two options for ink. This will take standard international cartridges here. So we're gonna include some of these in the box with your purchase. And you can see this one is, you know, if I can get it to focus, is not opened yet, it's not leaking out. If you do have your own ink you wanna use, you can use a mini converter. And again, I can't get this to focus, but there we go. You can use a mini converter and use your own ink. Now you can either do that through the nib, or you could just separately load the ink and you'd be good to go. Now, what I'm gonna do is, if I look on the inside of my grip here, I've got the end of the feeder. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this cap in until it pops. Listen. Okay, popped. Now I'm good to go. I can either sit here and let this feed out and, you know, test writing, but in order to make this video go a little faster, I'm actually gonna squeeze the ink capsule just a little bit until I start to see some ink kind of bead up on the back of the nib. And so I've got it beading up on the back of the nib. You wanna do this over some paper or something in case it does drip out. And from there, we should be able to see that it just starts writing right away. And so you can see, it's a little hard for me to write upside down here, but you can see it just writes very beautiful. We've got this Bach extra fine nib, and you know, it just writes really well. Now, once I get that capsule in place, I can actually take the body and screw it back onto my fountain pen. And now I'm good to go. I can write like this. If I have a body cap I want to add, I can do that. I can also post the cap on the back of it. Again, 7/8 turn gets it posted. Now, if I don't like where that clip is sitting, like there, you can see where I left it. It'll always screw back to the same place where it was left previously. But obviously, I was playing with it earlier. So if I don't love that sitting on my hand like that, that's where I would loosen up that finial. I would line up the clip. I like to line it up just with the back of the nib. I'll show you here in a second what I mean. So I like to make it so that it's, you know, that clip is lined up just flat with the nib there. So I've got it just like this. And from there, I can then, you know, write. That clip is sitting upright. It's not touching my hand. It's got great balance, excuse me. And then if I want to write, you know, like this, Modern Fuel Fountain Pen. There you go. My handwriting's not great. I promise you we are better at making pens than I am at writing. But there you go. That's a quick overview. You can see the pen, you know, goes together well. It writes really well. It's super easy to get going. When I cap it then, when I'm done, this pen will actually sit for several days. We haven't found a time where we've left it sealed and had it not start writing right away. And so we've actually had several people test this. You can leave it for several days, pick it up, and it'll write really well. That's a quick demo on our fountain pen. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer those for you, and hopefully this has been helpful. All right, thanks.